Good evening, everyone. Today we'll be talking about the topic building resilience in communities. What happens to a country without armies? They can receive threats from any other countries because of land issues. And this actually started from the ancient days. During those days, we were not able to visualize the administrations of the kings and queens, but somehow the king and the queens had prepared armies. They built castles around their empire in order to prevent threats from the other kingdoms. Why was that? Why was walls building around the empire to protect the location sites so as to prevent the other people from assaulting, attacking the empire? Till today, we have been following the same trends. Yes, the administrations are totally changed from the ancient times. However, the tradition is still the same. Even in communities, we have certain things that we have, and without building resilience in the community, will collapse. What would happen when the community is collapsed? That will not bring about good consequences. First of all, let me talk about my community. I belong to Kuki community that has a specific traditions like the other tribes and communities. What we follow are traditions inherited from the forefathers. And this tradition has shaped the society. It has provided the process of administration within villages, society, and districts. Not only that, for instance, we have our own culture when it comes to marriage. The same applies to our community. What is our responsibility? What would actually happen if all these traditions are collapsed today? The future generations are free to adapt any type of traditions and culture they like. When these things are taken place in the community, we talk about equality, but this will not sustain in the future. While the rich has the capability to address when the law and order is collapsed. Take an example of the Indian administration. What would happen if certain terms are not drafted in the constitution? We can kill someone because we hate him. If there is no laws, we can provide some amount of money to someone and execute what we wanted him to do. Certain things can be done through money and fame. But today, regardless of the community and what classes do a person belong, he has the right to approach the Supreme Court or raise his own voice if his fundamental rights are violated. The same applies to community. As I mentioned, once the community is not maintained as it should be, when law and orders, when certain traditions and culture are collapsed, we will start adapting various cultures that was not prevailed in the prior days. The rich will become richer and will do whatever they wanted to. And the lower caste, the poor people, will be deprived of having the privilege to be in the same class as a rich family, as long as justice is prevailed. We could guess the future generations will be disastrous. So it is our responsibility to preserve our culture, traditions, and build resilience within the community. As I forementioned in the beginning, we have our own traditions. It's not you and I alone, it's everyone's responsibility to follow traditions we have, culture we inherited from the forefathers. That way we will be able to build resilience within our community, and these customs and traditions can be preserved for the next generation that prevails peace, happiness, equality to everyone, regardless of the poor, regardless of the rich, and the law has to be followed by all the people belonging to the same community.